Ayubowan, Vanakkam. I'm Vioni Dimel. This is Boston Lanka News, bringing you news, views and entertainment from Boston and USA. What lies ahead for Rudrakumaran, former legal advisor to Prabakaran? We should be proud as Sri Lankans rather than being proud as Sinhalese or Tamils, according to Venerable Walpola Piyananda. Major General Shavendra Silva in Boston to meet the Sri Lankan community. Boston Lanka has learnt that there could be some future legal troubles for Viswanathan Rudrakumaran, former legal advisor to LTTE leader Velupillai Prabakaran. Few Sri Lankan Americans are actively looking for ways to file legal action against Mr. Rudrakumaran for his role as a naturalized citizen of the United States in providing material support to LTTE, a foreign terrorist organization designated by the United States State Department. Rudrakumaran, the son of former Jaffna Mayor Viswanathan, has represented LTTE in several peace talks with the government of Sri Lanka. According to the reliable sources, legal experts are looking closely into the landmark case where a New York-based civil rights lawyer and American citizen, Lynn F. Stewart, was convicted for providing material support to an Egyptian terrorist organization designated by the United States government a foreign terrorist organization, and was sentenced to 28 months in prison by a U.S. District Court in New York. The citizens of Sri Lanka should identify themselves as Sri Lankans and not by their ethnicity. Expand the educational system to include private universities. Make it compulsory for young Buddhist monks to learn Sinhala, Tamil and English languages. The Venerable Walpola Piyananda Thera, the advisor to the President on International Religious Affairs and Chief Sanganayaka of America, stated in his written submissions to the Lessons Learned Reconciliation Commission made on November 22, 2010. We join with Venerable Piyananda to find out more about his views. Venerable Piyananda joins from Los Angeles, California. Venerable Piyananda, what do you think need to be done to make sure that we would not have another civil war in Sri Lanka like the one that we had for 30 years?
I hope not happen again similar one. Due to many reasons, as you know, we cannot blame alone Sri Lankan Tamils in Sri Lanka as well as Sri Lankan government alone. In so-called diaspora, Tamil diaspora, especially abroad, they are not really Sri Lankan. Most of them are born in other countries, coming from Tamil roots. Then they have some inferiority complex because they don't have a country. They are in the world over 100 million Tamil people are living. They don't have their country called one country like they do have a Tamil Nadu, but they're not satisfied that. That is the reason why rich Tamil, some of diaspora want to start somewhere, started government themselves or because they are inferiority complex. Sri Lanka was a target. No more, because Sri Lanka right now has a strong military power and they are building up. Those days we didn't believe we are Buddhist country, therefore those days never believe those weaponry. Right now have to self-protection, therefore they build up very well. As a result, may not able to get one way. Other thing, that is the protection side. Other way, so-called other things, discrimination and other things are kind of way political way we say in that. Compare with other part of the world. Sri Lanka has really good system to take care of everybody equally. I'm not saying it is 100% okay, but compare with other countries, they do have a good system. Again, that is true. We do have to take care of every country, everybody's equally. In other words, number one is everybody's have to have a living facilities, jobs. That's every part of the world happening. Even today here we do have that problems. In Sri Lanka, need especially north and east young people to have jobs. They need education. They need and other necessity to live. They need. Again, anyone were born in Sri Lanka, no matter Tamil or Hindu or Muslim or anyone, they have to have an equal right like in America we do have. If we do have that system, it is greatly we going to live together. Another thing is we do have a bad habit. I'm a Sinhalese, I'm a Tamil, I'm a Muslim. That way we think in Sri Lanka. No, we have to think we are Sri Lankan. We are Sri Lankan. Other Sinhalese, Tamil, Muslim and burghers, so forth, those are secondary. We have to have a country first, saying we are Sri Lankan. If you are living as Sri Lankan, even our application, we should not put Sinhalese or Tamil or Muslim. We have to say Sri Lankan. Passport, Sri Lankan. If we do that, then we won't get much trouble.
Giving evidence at the Lessons Learned and Reconciliation Commission, you have said that the Sangha members, Buddhist monks, including yourself, should be blamed for the total lack of understanding between the two cultures, Hindu and Buddhist cultures. Could you please explain that?
You know, in Sri Lanka, we have a Buddhist country. 70% are Buddhists, others are Hindus, Christians, as well as Islamic religions. Hindu religions and Buddhism are more close. In fact, we borrowed so many things from Hinduism to Buddhism. Our early teachers, even in Tamil, we have a Buddhist monks as well as Buddhist scholars in ancient time. For example, in a Buddha course, a well-known commentator was a Tamil Buddhist monk. Anuruddha, who wrote Abhidhammata Sangha, well-known Buddhist scholar, was a Tamil Buddhist monk. Again, Ananda Kumara Swami, who is the person promoted Buddhism even in USA, teaching in Harvard, he coming from Sri Lankan's Tamil community, Tamil Buddhist. Like so many, we do have evidence Tamils are very close to Buddhism. Even in Sri Lanka, as you know, most of our temple, we do have a Hindu temple in between Buddhist shrine, Krishnas as well as Iskandas, we do worship. Unfortunately, we do not have Buddhist monks, Tamil Buddhist monks. I'm not jealous at Christianity, but in Sri Lanka, over 1,000 Christian Tamil priests you can see they are propagating their religions as well as politics. We do not have any Tamil Buddhist monk, maybe have one or two. That is our responsible. Our Sri Lankan Buddhist monks did not go there. We did not request them to become a Buddhist monks. We could do that. In fact, we do have so many, every temple, Kapu Mahatya, similar to Hindu priest. We do have a Sinhalese Hindu priest, but we do not have a Sinhalese Buddhist, Tamil Buddhist priest working as a propagator. If we do have Tamil Buddhist priests, we are same culture, some way combined together. We can communicate to each other. Due to lack of communication, lack of understanding, this war and propaganda had happened. If we, even today, if you ordain Tamil young people, Tamil scholars like retired teachers, Buddhist monk, make a Buddhist monk, let them to continue their area Buddhist activities, we can communicate very well.
What are your views on the present education system, especially the university education? Do you have any recommendations to improve the system in Sri Lanka?
All universities are free, higher education free. Yet, we don't have enough universities to students. Compare with other part of the world, for example, Taiwan, 36% are entered the university among candidates. In Sri Lanka, less than 10% entered the university because there is a lot of competition. They have very talented students, but not enough universities. If we started private university, then we will be able to stop going our children to foreign countries like America, Canada, again Australia, England, and so forth. Many countries our students go, rich people go all the time, spend millions and millions and $1,000,000 each year. Sri Lankan money go outside. If we start at university, private universities, those money can get back. Unfortunately, so-called some of leftist groups, especially JVP, against it without knowing the world system. Therefore, we should have a private university, yet government have to monitor, that is true. Monitor, if we do have a private university system, it is greatly help Sri Lanka economically, same time get a high education. Those students who learn properly, they may able to go outside private sectors work, and they themselves started so many businesses, and country can be really very fastly developed.
Thank you very much, Venerable Piyananda.
Thank you so much.
Major General Shavendra Silva, Sri Lanka's Deputy Permanent Representative to the United Nations, will be in Boston to be part of the public forum on post-war Sri Lanka. He will be the guest speaker at this public forum that will be held on January 29th at 3 p.m. This will be open for public. Donations will be collected at the door to be sent to flood victims in Sri Lanka. That concludes our news edition. We meet you again with another news edition of news, views and entertainment from Boston and USA. Till then, goodbye.